Time now for Around Town. Anna's at a puppet opera this morning. Hey, Anna.
Love them, but
yes, thank you,
big L
Anna.
for the girls.
Yes.
So exciting. The Dan Ryan has one lane open. Turns anyone on. We're in Rolling Meadows at a puppet opera. It's called Opera in Focus, and it's been here for 15 years at the Rolling Meadows Park District Theater. Check this out. These are puppets that perform all kinds of very famous operas, and when we come back, it's not only exciting what happens on stage, is actually what happens under the stage. What's going to excite you more than the first lane opening for trucks on the Dan Ryan. Back to you.
All right. Thanks for putting in perspective, Anna.
Thanks,
Sure.
Still ahead, the new...
It's fantastic. We're at Rolling Meadows at the Rolling Meadows Park District Theater. Check out this puppet opera. It's called... It's here in Rolling Meadows, and look at the detail of the performance. It is unbelievable how they manipulate these puppets, but more unbelievable is the guys that do it. This is amazing, right? The whole set is beautiful, but when you come back here and you hit the backstage, actually you have to go under the stage to find the puppeteers. They're right here. Right under here. It's the most uncomfortable job that I think theater has to offer. Hi, Justin. How are you?
Good. How are you, Anna?
So I messed up the title of the opera. Tell me what the name of the show is.
William B. Foster's puppet production, Opera in Focus.
Opera in Focus. So you manipulate the puppets from down here?
Yes, we manipulate the puppets from below the stage, and most people are more familiar with marionette puppets operated from above, or hand puppets, and as you can see, these, from the mechanism used to operate these puppets, they're a little bit different than that.
What kind of puppets are these?
These are rod puppets, and these puppets that we use here are the unique invention of William B. Foster, who created Opera in Focus, and these are the only ones of their kind in the entire world that perform here in our theater.
So you get to see the puppet while it's performing, and then you have this monitor right here, which is extremely neat, where you get sort of the audience perspective, right? Do you get to look at that?
We, occasionally, whoever's working the control console here will watch the monitor to actually make sure that the lighting seems okay and that nothing's going wrong out front. But the puppeteers themselves are always focused on the puppets themselves.
Is this the most uncomfortable position you've ever worked in?
You get used to it after a while.
The hands don't cramp or the legs?
I guess when you first start off, it takes a while to get used to it. But the more you do it, you have your arms in the air and your muscles become accustomed to being up for so long.
All righty. Well, we're going to check out the workshop, too, where these puppets are assembled and everything, right?
That's right. We have a workshop in back where we make all the puppets and scenery, and we'll be taking you back there later on.
All righty. From under the stage, around town this morning, back to you guys.
Wow.
Thanks, Anna.
It's cool. Thanks, Anna. Hey, Tim.
Hey guys, we're starting off kind of cold this morning.
Ooh, there's Anna.
Meadows, and this is Il Trovatore, and it's a wonderful world-renowned opera, but here it's performed by puppets. You're looking at puppets in focus, opera in focus, and Rolling Meadows. And when we come back, you're going to check out the coolest part of the show. How do they put these puppets together and how those guys manipulate them? We'll be right back with more Around Town this morning. Parents, hide your children. We have naked puppets coming up. Look, this is how the rod puppets start. Here are their legs and the little body, and then this is what they become. We are at the puppet opera in Rolling Meadows, and the most amazing thing is the articulation that these puppets have. Look at that, how the hand moves. No wonder they can show so much emotion. So when we come back, we'll be with Opera in Focus, and we'll show you how it works and how these puppets come alive. Some of them are 50 years old. They keep very well. They age really well. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Anna.
Hey, we're in Rolling Meadows at the Rolling Meadows Park District Theater. This is the house for the puppet opera called Opera in Focus. We're looking at Il Trovatore. The critics call this a two-hanky opera. Let's listen in for a little bit so you get an idea of what you're looking at. Fantastic. These are rod puppets. So you see these guys down here? They're the ones operating the puppets. And they put on stage all the most important operas of the world. Look at the beautiful stage. And all these puppets are handmade, and they make the beautiful costumes back here. So I'm gonna get one of these guys to come out and talk to us about these beautiful, beautiful puppets. Justin?
Hello.
Oh, you're comfortably there. How are you?
Good, and how are you?
I'm very well. Tell me about these puppets. I know some of them are 50 years old.
Yes. These puppets here are the invention of William B. Foster, and many of the puppets are over 50 years old, and many of them are more recent that we've built here at the theater for newer productions.
They start like this, right?
Yes, these are unfinished puppet parts here. You see the legs and the pelvis and torso area. And
Do you use this tiny little sewing machine?
We don't really use it. It's actually a kind of a joke, but we don't really use that sewing machine to make the costumes.
And all the costumes are designed here. You can see on your left, there's the designs, the drawings right there. And I think the puppet that you have down here is one of those designs. I'll pick it up so that Mary can you pass it over? There we go. Which one is that puppet?
This puppet here is Jill, the Rigoletto's daughter, and she's right here. And that gives you an idea of how they progress from the concept design stage to the actual finished puppet here. And our costume designer, Paul Guerra, makes all the costumes. He designs the costumes and creates each costume.
I love the articulation in the arms and on, in the body.
Yes, they're among the most sophisticated puppets in the world, and they can do many things that other puppets can't.
All right, so sell it. When is the show? When can they come see you?
We perform regularly 3 days a week, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1:30, and we're also open for special bookings. If groups want to come and book a show, they can call our phone number and book a show at 847-818-3220, and they can also check us out on the internet at www.operaandfocus.com.
All right, he got his pitch. Before we go, check out how uncomfortable those poor puppeteers are, but they make the magic happen. All right, guys, back to you.
Are you hungry?